cleansing and toning. Product for 116 makes the morning that much easier. Just dupe, rub, and go on with your day. For those hectic mornings, use product for 116.
Product 2007, the naturalist of them all. Product 2007 has a range of purposes, and all of them are to nourish your skin. With the power of nature, Product 2007 reverses aging, while also smoothing and calming the skin. Buy Product 2007 to pamper your skin.
It really does it all. But what is all? The all in this context is what helps us to grab the product off the shelf. And we've been taught to think that all of the innovation in cosmetics is necessary. But what we don't realize is that it's all a strategic process of manipulation. And I like to call the byproduct of this manipulation the cosmetic craze. I've been a victim of it from an early age, sharing cosmetics with my friends and family, and even discovering the benefits of self-care. But what I cherished the most was sharing cosmetics with my dad. My dad has endured a lot of pain throughout his life. Being a traumatic brain injury survivor and now battling stage 4 cancer, he's really all too familiar with it. But one way I felt I could relieve his pain was through cosmetics, whether it involved giving him the occasional facial or even lotion after his chemotherapy treatments. It made me feel helpful. Now, while consuming cosmetics in moderation is beneficial, when we begin to overconsume is when we lose this positive value. It's easy when the pumps, labels, and bottles are all carefully thought out so that we'll pick their product off the shelf. But once again, we have to remind ourselves of the manipulative marketing strategies these companies are utilizing. And it starts with us, society. These companies base their societal ideals and beliefs off of us and use it to campaign to a greater audience. And this can be seen as early as the 1920s, through a trend sparked by movie stars. Actresses would outline their lips in a bow shape to prevent makeup from melting off, and people all across the world wanted to replicate the look. So a man named Max Factor created makeup. The societal trend following by cosmetic companies becomes more evident in the 1930s through the tanning fad. So a group of people wanted to achieve a tan, so in 1935, L'Oreal released a line of tanning cosmetics to help people do this. And once products began to start correlating with each other, this is when the cosmetic craze began to take off. Things were new. There weren't shelves of similarly colored lipsticks only differentiated by their packaging. There was innovation. That was until the 1950s when innovation began to slow and manipulation began to rise. As we can see here in this 1950s lipstick ad, it states, "For that natural look men look for." Instead of boosting the presence of a new product, they just recycle their product idea and use male validation to boost their audience. This also applies to men. This 1950s Barbasol ad stating, "For skiing or sheeing, get a Barbasol face." Here they're using female validation. Can be seen today as well through the male marketing with cosmetics. I'm sure you've seen their atrocious attempts of trying to appeal to the male audience, them using hypermasculinity to try to get them to buy their products. And instead of trying to break away from these harmful societal ideals, they further emphasize them. And this isn't the only easy way they take out. They also do it through packaging. Packaging. A product can go viral for it. Even if what's inside isn't all that amazing, the pretty glass bottle it's in can help people to take it off the shelf. What's even more powerful are when these companies combine packaging and societal movements. Consider environmentalism. Companies will try to appease to the environmentalist by making their products seem real and greenwashed. But the issue is with greenwashing is when these companies claim that they're being environmentally friendly, but in reality they're not. For example, Bath & Body Works claims that they're cruelty-free, but they work with third-party manufacturers who abuse animals. And if the fake PETA logos are not enough evidence, to which all these are fake, the lawsuits are, and these are all deceptive lawsuits that have happened throughout the years. There's many more, but that's a topic for another day. Now, the deceptive marketing has an impact on us, and we can see it through our younger generations. Consider the Sephora kids. They're a prime example of the overconsumption deceptive marketing has prompted. And in a society where multi-step skincare routines are prioritized and buying repeats of the same products is praised, we need to rethink our buying habits. So what I want you to do is be aware. The next time you see your favorite influencer or even QVC hostess talking about the latest and greatest product, remember how these cosmetic companies are no longer being innovative with their product formulations, but rather their marketing. I mean, it may seem obvious. The business world is manipulative, and they have many marketing strategies to manipulate us. But why do we subside to their tricks if it's so well known? And what I mean by subsiding is over-consuming. So what I want you to do is remember that we hold the power. We are the industry that they're following, and they follow us as their blueprint. So for an industry that has so many issues, such as product safety and even product inclusivity, remember that we hold the power. My rapid criticism of the cosmetic industry also has a purpose, and it's to prove that these cosmetic companies are being manipulative, like I've said multiple times. So with that, the next time you want to refill your product that you have or want to buy a repeat of one, remember to most importantly, think before you buy. Thank you.